Have you been looking for a family vacation checklist that actually makes a difference? You're in luck. Welcome to a special bonus episode where we get down to the essentials of packing for family travel. In the next 10 minutes, we're going to unpack some game-changing packing hacks that won't only save you time and space, but also turn packing from a chore into a part of your family vacation that you actually look forward to. We're talking about engaging your kids in the process, smart packing strategies to avoid those last-minute panics, and making sure that nothing essential gets left behind. So if you're ready to learn how to pack like a pro and maybe even enjoy it, stay tuned because these quick tips are about to make your travel prep a whole lot easier. I'm Erin Christopoulos, a mother of two and teacher-turned-mom strategist who puts the pieces of mom life together so you don't have to. I get that you're short on time and don't have the capacity to figure out everything on your own, which is why I'm here to help you get clear on where to put your focus while protecting your time and energy so you can actually enjoy these years with your little ones. I'm ditching the overwhelming and unrealistic one-size-fits-all tactics and replacing them with an approach that's practical and personal. Because I believe your family is one of a kind with its own qualities and values that deserve an adaptable approach, offering support and encouragement where you need it most. From honest conversations and mindset shifts to practical tips and sustainable strategies, consider this your customizable guide to mom life. With the tools and resources you need at your fingertips, you'll finally have the confidence and clarity you need to bring more intention and ease to everyday life so that you and your family thrive. This is the Mom Life Handbook. Now, before we dive into this focus on prepping for your family vacation, I want to make sure that you know about the previous podcast episode where we took a little bit of a deeper dive in how to help make your travel with your kids so much easier. I've linked it in the show notes, or you can just scroll back through the podcast feed to episode 29, and I just walk you through how to make travel a smoother experience because let's face it, it can be really hard to actually travel with kids and enjoy it. You know, like there's always the meme out there on Instagram that's saying like, all right, I need a vacation to myself after my vacation with my family because it's like I'm in full-time mom mode, whether I'm at home or I'm on vacation. So hopefully some of those tips from that episode really help to mitigate that and help you feel like family vacation is something that you can enjoy as much as the rest of your family because you have those strategies in your back pocket. So make sure that you've checked that episode out. Now, I just want to take less than 10 minutes and walk you through some of the best ways you can make packing for your family as easy as possible. Now, we talked about in the first main episode, make sure that you have a comprehensive packing list in advance. I have some tips to help you do that. And then we'll also talk about just like actual logistics of packing. So let's dive into how you can create an essential items checklist that works for you not just once, but multiple times over. I think that one of the best things you can do is just make a master packing list and then have it, really customized for your family, given whatever stage or age your children are at. And especially, I know my family tends to travel to the same part of the US throughout the year. So what we need is pretty consistent. What we are packing from one trip to the next isn't changing a whole lot. So if you're in the same boat, having a master checklist that you just come back to time and again can really streamline the process. Now, one of my favorite ways to brainstorm things efficiently is to use AI. This is something I've been playing with over the past year. And if you've never even touched AI, don't worry, this is so simple. I'm going to walk you through the steps and even share with you a couple of prompts to help make this as easy as possible. What I love about AI is that sometimes it helps me see past what I'm seeing. Like sometimes I feel like in mom life, I just have my blinders on, right? Like I see what's straight ahead of me, but I don't see what's on either side of me. And I don't account for everything that I should be. So what AI does is help me kind of remove those blinders and identify those blind spots. And so this is great when you're packing because there's so much to remember. This will just give you a jump start. So if you have a Google account, which I feel like most people do, if you don't, you can sign up for one. They're totally free. you can go to bard, bard.google.com. And when you go there, there's going to be a text box, and you can type anything in there that you want to prompt the AI tool to give you an output. So, for example, if you want it to come up with a master task list of everything you should account for in prepping your family for vacation, I've already shared mine with you at momlifehandbook.com/travel guide. So you can grab that because that was made by me, not AI. But if you maybe want to know, okay, given my destination, what do I need to remember? This is a great prompt for that. So if you want a master task list in your prep, just type in, I'm heading to destination in what month, so that it can account for weather. I need to ensure that I pack for myself and my kids ages blank years old and my blank year old kids. I have however much time you want to commit to this. I have 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever it is, to commit to this. Brainstorm a list of tasks I need to do in that time in order to ensure I get this done. Rank order the list according to priority and be sure to include out-of-the-box tasks that would be useful to me as a millennial mom and will help make this travel experience more enjoyable for me and my family. I've put this in the show notes, so don't worry. You can just copy it right from the show notes and paste it in and just fill in those few blanks. Your destination, time of year you're going, ages of your kids, and how much time you're committing to this. It will spit out the rest. Another one you could do is have it generate that packing list for you, like I talked about. So then you can follow up in the AI dialogue and say, with that task list in mind, generate a master packing list for me and also for my kids so I don't forget anything important. Now, I have a bonus hack for you. This is my favorite. Instead of going to Bard, if you are a Google user, you can use Google Docs. So just go to docs.google.com, open a new doc as a private user. Do not do this on a business account because to be able to use AI on your business account, it's a subscription-based product. So go into your personal account, open a new doc, and you'll see the AI tool there for you to use, and you can have the AI generate these lists directly in your document. So you can just save the document, print it off, and use it as many times as you want. You can update it, edit it, whatever. It's there for you. You'll have version histories. So definitely use this hack. Give it a try. DM me on Instagram at Mom Life Handbook if you'd like me to send you the link to a screen grab video where I show you how I do this if you want to see it in real time. But you can just plug those same prompts in that I shared with you into your doc and it will output your answers. It's pretty incredible. I've talked about this before, but make sure on your list that you include pre-ordering groceries and other essentials for you to pick up at your destination. Target has a free service where you could just swing by and pick it up. If you're an Amazon Prime member, Whole Foods will do it for you for free or deliver them for under $10. If you want healthy meals for yourself while you're traveling, because I know it can be hard to do, you can always order from Sakara. I have a 20% off discount for you. It's Erin Sakara. I'll link to it in the show notes, or you can go to momlifehandbook.com/Sakara and learn more right there. But that is such a great way to get healthy foods that are high quality delivered right to your destination. I changed my Sakara order to be delivered to where we travel all the time, and it's just so seamless and easy. So I can't recommend that enough. So make sure that's on your task list as well. Now, make sure that when you're packing, do what you can to keep things as consolidated as possible because the more bags you have to haul along with you, the harder it is to manage everything. So one thing that I especially like is I usually pack both kids into one suitcase. And the way we keep their items separate is by using packing cubes. So you can get these in different colors. So, I think Stella has white and Theo has black. And then they know my things are in the white and my siblings are in the black cubes. And it's so much easier when you get to your destination to know exactly where everything is because things can also then be separated out by category. You can have a packing cube for pajamas. You can have a packing cube for self-care essentials, whatever it is. It just really makes it easier for your whole family to navigate everything that's in those bags. Another thing I like to do is to get a fabric laundry bag and I throw that into the suitcase as well. I actually just keep it in the suitcase at all times. And then wherever our destination is, I just hook it on a doorknob. And then everyone knows where the dirty laundry goes. And it just makes it that much easier to keep track of what's clean and what's not. And then I talked about this in the last episode, but do make sure that you're involving your kids in the packing. As for when they're younger, you can make the list. You can even just draw pictures. Let them, even if it's as simple as grab your toothpaste, your toothbrush, your hairbrush, and one outfit. As they get older, you can have them read the checklist and pack themselves. I have my kids lay their clothes out, and then I go through and just make sure nothing got missed and that everything looks okay given what activities we're doing. But it really creates a spirit of teamwork. It helps the kids anticipate and get excited about where they're going. And it really helps lighten the load for you as well. So make sure that you encourage your kids to be a part of this process when it comes to preparing. And then remember, just have a quick routine for those last minute checks to ensure that nothing's forgotten. I usually keep a day of list, either right in my Google Tasks app, which is totally free. So it's like my digital to-do list, or I start a sheet of paper that stays on the kitchen counter. And it's the reminder of everything I have to grab that maybe I can't grab until the day we're leaving. So things like the kids' sound machines or their time to wake clock if you're traveling with that, or charging cables for devices or certain medications. Just have that list of the day of things I've got to grab in a place where you can access it easily so that you don't forget things at the last minute. I would love to hear your own packing or travel hacks, so be sure to DM them to me at Mom Life Handbook on Instagram, or if you're headed out of town and trying any of these strategies, will you please take a video or a picture, post it to stories, and tag at Mom Life Handbook, because I would love to share your experience with the rest of the Mom Life Handbook community. It really matters to me that everyone in our community has opportunities to connect with one another. Another great way that you can share how you're applying ideas from the podcast in your everyday life is to leave a quick review. From now through the end of the year, to celebrate you as a member of this community and the time it takes to leave a review, I am giving away 3 private coffee chats every week. All you have to do to be entered is DM me on Instagram the word review. I'll send you a link where you can drop your review. I even give you ideas of what you can say, but I would love to hear your takeaways or ways you're applying these ideas in your own life in the review. That would be so awesome to see. You could do this every week from now until the end of the year for your chance to win one of these coffee chats. I'll guide you through the whole process to get you entered. I promise it takes under a minute. The review itself is less than 30 seconds. So if you have a minute to spare and you would like a chance to connect face-to-face by hopefully winning one of those coffee chats, please consider leaving a review. Just DM me the word review on Instagram and you'll instantly get that link to leave your review. I am wishing you the best time traveling wherever your family is headed. May you have such a great trip, and I hope that you are able to really enjoy it and be present and have that quality time with your family because you've used some of the strategies that we've talked about in these past 2 episodes. Remember, I've included all the links to the travel guide, a discount for Sakara, all in the show notes, all in the episode notes. And as we wrap up this week's episode, remember, mom life is complex, but it doesn't have to be complicated. Here's to leading with purpose and intention as you simplify mom life in the week ahead. You've just finished another episode of the Mom Life Handbook podcast. Remember to check out the episode description for all the important links and highlights from today's show. While you're there, tap the subscribe button so that new episodes are always at your fingertips. Before you go, I'd really appreciate hearing your thoughts about the show. It takes as little as 30 seconds to leave a review, and your honest thoughts help me create a better show and help other moms discover it too. And if this episode really helped you out, go ahead and hit the share button to text it to a friend or share it on social media. You never know who in your life might benefit from a little extra support. Don't forget, there are lots of ways to stay connected beyond the podcast. Head over to momlifehandbook.com for additional resources or to learn about how to work with me. And be sure to follow along on Instagram at Mom Life Handbook. Send me a DM to say hey or to share your thoughts on today's episode. Connecting with you personally is what I really love most. And just in case you need to hear it today, you're doing an incredible job. I know it doesn't always feel like it, but you're here, learning how to be better and do better. Keep working to bring more intention and ease into your life, and know that I'm right here cheering you on. You're creating a beautiful journey for you and your family. I am so proud of you.